Welcome in, welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? How's it going, Chill Gamer Dude? How are you doing? Welcome in. What's up, Raven? Raven? I don't know how to say your name, buddy. I always butcher it. I'm sorry, but welcome in, buddy. Amber Brook, how's it going? Welcome in. All right. I was trying to make sure that nobody was talking in chat, so I was like, am I live? So I had to have Kayla check to make sure that YouTube wasn't making any wasn't doing any weird things. Riven, as in river, sheesh. See, I always mess it up. What's up, Maxis? How's it going? Welcome in. Hi, first stream in a while. What's up, Bowden? Yeah, I say first stream in a while. We went live on Wednesday of this past week. And we worked on clearing out some area over on top of that hill. But it was mostly just to hang out, chat with you guys, talk about my Thailand honeymoon. But today we're actually going to do some more busy work. How is Miss Killa? Miss Killa is doing great. We just got back from church this morning, and we had a 4th of July like celebration thing after church where we had like a huge barbecue type thing. And yeah, we just got back from that, decided I wanted to go live, hang out with you guys, and work on fixing some of the things that we've left undone in the port for a while. Hello, I accompany you from Brazil, friend. Success to you. What is up, Icaro Arts? Welcome in. How did I not see that stream? I'm not sure. I do unlist my streams after they're done with. I unlist them and put them in the playlist because if they're left as public, then YouTube is like, oh, this video, quote unquote, only got 400 views. It must suck. And then they downrank your whole channel. So I unlist it after I'm done going live. But you can always find them in the Minecraft streams playlist on my channel. What's up, Woat? How's it going? Wout? I don't know how to say your name, but welcome in. Glad you're doing my recommendation today. Should be a satisfying stream. Doing your recommendation. What do you mean, DJ? You're talking about of finishing the stuff underneath the port? They do that? Good to know. Yeah. YouTube will downrank your stuff and things. Let me go and put all of this stuff in my chests that are over here, because a lot of this stuff is not only items for the project that we just finished in yesterday's video, which if you haven't seen, I highly recommend you going and checking that out, because there's your big spoiler right there. But I also did a world tour, so if you missed that, then, you know, it was a nice catch-up, nice recap if you forgot what we've been working on. There you go. There's English. All right, I'm just going to dump all of this, because all of this is materials for another build as well. So that should be good. I also should have... We'll take torches. It's not really what I was looking for, though. I don't know what I did with my conduit. Okay, let's go look. Last time I asked you to do underwater work. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. We're gonna do that today. Try and get things in better shape than it has been. Oh, the reason that I haven't been doing underwater work, though, DJ, is because we didn't have a conduit. I spent like several hours this week flying around my world in order to get one of these things. They are a pain to get those Nautilus shells, though. So that's why I haven't done this, and I've been putting it off for so long. I don't even remember how many prismarine blocks we need, but let's see. I don't know if you saw my comment, but I got logged out of my old account, the homies. Yeah, I saw that, Bowden. I saw that comment. That was on not this most recent episode, but the one before that, I believe. But yeah, words are hard. Words are hard today. I don't know why. Are you going to do more build with redstone ramps? I really liked it, so it would be cool. Yeah, I am actually, because while I do want to do interiors for a lot of these builds, I do think that the redstone lamps make it feel a lot more alive, especially at nighttime. It just makes the entire port area feel a lot more alive. So I'm still probably going to do interiors at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. Wasn't there an easy way to get Nautilus shells easily, or did they change that? So the way that it used to be was AFK fish farming. That was the easiest way to do it, but that is no longer the case because AFK fish farming is not as good as it once was. So the answer now is go and find the underwater drown monuments. That's the fastest way, which is in a normal world a great way to do it. However, in this world, there's not as many as you would think. So yeah, I spent quite a bit of time just flying around looking for those monuments. And the reason that you look for those monuments, in case you guys don't know, is those monuments have a ton of drown that spawn in them whenever you load them in. So you can get like, 10 or 12 drowned that are just sitting there waiting for you. And there's like a 10% chance or something like that for them to spawn with a rare item, whether that is a trident or a Nautilus shell. So by finding a bunch of the things, you can get, quite a lot of Nautilus shells if you can find a lot of the monument things. So, but anyway, that's what I did. I finally have myself a stupid conduit, so today we're going to do some underwater work, and I'm going to try and fill in underneath the walls and such. Maybe it would be a bit more natural if only a few windows have the redstone lamps in them, so it looks like in some rooms the light is on, and in some not. So my idea for it, Vincent, was to... Oh, I can't see squat at nighttime underwater. So my idea for it was to basically make it where... I'll tell you what, we'll put it right here. Will that work? That should work. Was to basically do anything that's on ground level, we'll eventually do an interior for, but anything that is... like high up, like second stories and stuff like that, I think I'm going to put the redstone lamps in. I think that'll just still make the port feel very alive at nighttime, but to where we can still have some interiors to like look through the windows and stuff, And I think I'm doing this right, but I'm not entirely sure. It's been a long time since I've done any conduits. I'm fairly certain this is right though. So like this, and then like this, and then I think I didn't bring any daggum prismarine, or enough prismarine rather. So we'll put the conduit there, get rid of that. Okay, that gives us a little bit of conduit power. We need to come back and get some more prismarine real quick though. I'm going to ask, when is the Batcave episode coming out? We're not doing a Batcave. Never have, never will. I just sent it when you said it. Oh, about doing the downstairs, doing the upstairs windows as lamps? Yeah. Let's see. What's up, bro? What's up, Ghost? How's it going? Welcome in. No, we're not doing a Batcave. A Batcave does not fit with this theme at all. Medieval theme, and now we have medieval Batman. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Although I guess technically Batman doesn't make any sense. Rich billionaire, and he decides he's going to spend all of his money on fighting crime at nighttime. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but came back here for more prismarine. I don't even know how much we need. I'm just going to take all of this. And then, I don't know. I didn't count out how many we need. Probably should have. I'm also going to take shulker boxes because I need to go and get stone from my mines. So, I'd be happy to do a version of your world with all interiors done. I would like to do a version of my world with all interiors done. The problem with that is interiors historically, like whenever you work on interiors to builds, they do absolutely terribly on YouTube. So I don't want to spend an insane amount of time working on interiors, What's up, Sasha? How's it going? Welcome in. So like whenever you make a video that's on interiors, right? There's only so many ways you can do a kitchen, for instance. So those videos just don't typically do very well in general. So I'll probably, whenever I start working on interiors around the port, I probably won't even put them in a video. Like I'll put them in a video as in I'll show them off, but I'm probably not going to build them in any videos. I'll probably save all of that work for live streams, just because I think that that's going to be a better method to show interiors, and it gives me time to hang out with you guys. So, you know, win-win. There we go. Yeah, I brought way too much Prismarine back with me, but oh well. Okay, so that is our conduit. We will have conduit power, and we can work around here now. I don't have any firework rockets on me, so it looks like we are walking. Oh yeah, they definitely do bad. Yeah, interior videos do terribly. Speaking of, are you going to do a world download? Yes, there will be world downloads, but the world downloads will only be... I'll probably only do it for people that are members, more than likely. And the reason for that is there's too many thieves on YouTube these days. Too many thieves on YouTube and Reddit. People post pictures of your build and they're like, look at what I did this weekend. And it's like, yeah, you didn't do that in a weekend, but there's enough people that, first off, watch those videos of stolen content, but also, you know, think that that's actually possible. Think that it's possible for somebody to do everything that we've done so far in a weekend or something like that. How's your day? My day's pretty good. I'm having a pretty good day. Do I have rockets in here? I don't think I do. I know I have gunpowder. Do I have... Nope. Up here? I don't remember. There it is, sugarcane. Okay, I need to go to the sugarcane farm. You should do interior streams. Yeah, that's. I think that's going to be my plan, is to do all the streams, or all the interiors on stream. I think that will be best. But I have a lot of videos that I want to make right now, as well. Like I mentioned in my last live stream, I'm kind of in a mood now where it's like I'm not super worried about how many views does a video get or anything like that. It's like I just want to make the content that I want to make now. So even if the video does absolutely terribly, I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't care, you know? I care, but it's like, if I think that there's something important that I want to share, like for instance, I'm probably going to make a video on the new texture pack, shader pack combo that I found here that I really, really like. I think it makes the world look absolutely gorgeous, like just in general. So I'm going to make a video and I'm going to share the settings and all of that I'm using. So things like that. They're not going to do good on YouTube. 90% of people aren't going to watch it, but it's like, For the 1 to 2 people that, you know, may want to reuse these settings or whatever, it'll be super useful for those people, you know? So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that whole thing. I'm going to just dump some junk into this chest. I want to take all of this stone out of my mine here and bring it back so that we can use it today, or use some of it today at least. Don't know how far we will get today in this endeavor. Is the texture pack in the bio of the vid? No, it's not. Not this new thing. Like I mentioned in the last video, I wanted to get your guys' opinions before I settled on actually using this. And it seems like most people really liked what I used. So, no, I hadn't used it in the bio. I haven't... I also changed my shader pack, so the shader pack that's in my bio and all is wrong as well. So, whenever I make that new video showing everything that I'm using, I'll update my descriptions and all then. What textures did you change other than the trees? Well, I didn't change any textures. This is actually a texture pack that I found, and it's one of the more popular texture packs for Minecraft. Victor Palomares, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the $1.99. I'm new. Keep up the good work. Don't give up. Thank you very much, Victor. Very much appreciate that. So this is a texture pack that's actually pretty. Well, it is pretty, but it's pretty common in the Minecraft community. It's called Stay True is the texture pack. So it's basically Minecraft's default textures, but with a slight upgrade, like a slight facelift to them. So it's close enough to default that you're not going to notice it unless you really are like paying attention. That makes sense. That makes sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, and then the texture pack is BSL shader, or the shader pack is BSL shaders. And BSL shaders, I have changed a ridiculous amount of settings. I say a ridiculous amount. It's really only like probably 10 to 12 settings in BSL in order to make it a lot brighter, a lot poppier. So it but it works really well together. It works really, really well together. Not to ruin the mood of the stream, but have you heard of the Technoblade news? Yep, everybody's heard it. Literally everybody, because it's been spammed in everybody's Discord and everything else. Yeah, it's sad, but it's also one of those things where it's getting to where it's just become an excuse for everybody to spam and be super annoying rather than actually, you know. And it sucks that it's like that. Sucks that it's like that. Not that that's what you were doing, Bowden. I'm just saying, like, everybody has heard it at this point because it's become an excuse for people to spam things. It's very annoying. But I wasn't a watcher of Technoblade or anything like that, so it's not somebody that I kept up with or anything. So it doesn't hit me as hard as it does like people who were fans of him, you know. It sucks though. It does suck. Let's see. You mean you're using Conquest Reforged? No, I'm not using Conquest Reforged. Why don't you have Netherite? Because Netherite's pretty useless. I've actually talked about this several times on live stream. Netherite is a pain to get, and it offers no benefits other than a slight amount of increased durability. And that increased durability at the point of the game that I'm in, I would rather just make a brand new diamond pickaxe rather than waste my time going to get Netherite. Right? Because a diamond pickaxe offers 1,561 durability. Whereas if I upgraded this to Netherite, I think it's 1,870 something. So I'm getting 300 more durability for a pain in the butt for a couple of hours to go and get Netherite. So, in my opinion, Netherite's pointless. The only benefit that is noteworthy is that it doesn't burn up. And if you don't fall in lava, that's really not a problem. And if you have villagers and stuff set up to where you can trade and get new items easily, right? Then even if you die, you can get re-geared up really, really quickly. So it's not useful to me, to be honest. It's too much time for too little gain. How long have you been playing your world? This world is, I guess, technically about 4 months old. Right? Let's see. So I left playing in March-ish. Right? So started at the end of December. So January, February, March. And then April and May I didn't play at all. And then I just started back in June. So we're at basically 3 months old. But I plan on playing in this world for a long, long time. I don't plan on... This is like a forever world type of series. Let's see. The wood texture... Hold on. I'm going to try and keep up. The wood texture work really good with the vibe of the series. Yeah. Yeah, I do. That's something I like about this texture pack. They need to hurry up and put out some RTX packs that look good and can use it freely. I haven't seen any RTX texture packs for Java Edition. I'm sure they exist. I just haven't seen them. He gives more protection for harder hitting things like gas. That's subjective. And end crystals. No, it's not. Yeah, but how common is those things? If you get hit by an end crystal with blast protection 4, you will die if it's diamond. Yeah, but I don't play around with end crystals, so... Yeah, I mean, if you're on PvP lobbies or something like that, 100% you're right. You want to go and get netherite. But I'm playing single player and my main objective is building, so netherite's completely useless to me. It's faster to mine with. It has durability. It's not faster to mine with if you have a haste 2 beacon, which is how I collect all of my materials. So if you have haste 2 and you have a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 5, instant break is instant break. It doesn't matter. So it's useless. Gives more protection. Yeah, but if you're not doing anything that's super dangerous, that protection doesn't really matter, right? My entire kingdom here is lit up, so... And it looks cool. Okay, I can see the looking cool argument. I'm old school, though. I've been playing Minecraft since it was in a browser, like before it was ever even in a launcher or anything, so I'm kind of sentimental to diamond armor and stuff anyway, so the look cool is subjective, you know? What's up, Mateo? How's it going? Tips to not get bored playing the same world. So, tips to not get bored when playing the same world, make a really, really, really big project. So in this world, we make kingdoms. So we make a kingdom, and once that kingdom is completely done, we move on to another kingdom. And we're going to build an entire world of kingdoms. Whenever you have an overarching premise like that, there's no way that you can, like... I mean, you can get bored, right? But there's no way that that series can ever end because, okay, let's say that... What happened to these? Anyway. So let's say that, for instance, you finish this kingdom. This is my medieval kingdom. Let's say that I finish it. What's next? Okay, well, I can do a desert kingdom. I can do an underwater kingdom. I can do a steampunk kingdom. I can do an elven kingdom. I can do a wood elf kingdom. I can do all kinds of stuff. So if you set yourself an overarching idea, then you can always come back to this world at any point. Anytime you feel like playing, you have that overarching premise that you can always go back to. Wasn't like the first video about the kingdom at the start of 2022 or something like that? Yeah, it was at the start of 2022, but I took a 2-month break because, hold on, let me ban this person. I took a 2-month break because I had my honeymoon and wedding. So I wasn't around to play that much. What about the knockback? It's way less. The knockback is really only useful if you're fighting like the Ender Dragon, basically. It doesn't particularly help for anything else. Like the Wither, you don't want... I guess it would help for the Wither too. So I guess if you're fighting a ton of Withers or the Ender Dragon, Netherite's worth it. But I mean, if I'm going to kill the Ender Dragon again, I'm probably not going to go and get Netherite to do it. I'm going to bed it to death. I'm going to spam beds and blow it up like that. That's the easiest way to kill it. For the Wither, you can trap it underneath the end portal and kill it. So you still really don't need Netherite. The Warden does way less if you got Netherite. Now, I haven't encountered the Warden yet in this world, so maybe Netherite is something that you would want for the Warden. I can't speak to that. But I know in general, Netherite, I don't find it useful. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up with chat. There's really no point to having Netherite, in my opinion. The horrible purple glow when enchanted is nauseating. Yeah, I get that too. I'd say it would actually be useful for survival building if it could instant mine deep slate. Oh yeah, if you could get instant mine deep slate for Netherite pickaxe, 100%, 1000% Netherite's useful. But right now it's not like that. So now there is a mod that does that, by the way. Drathmorg, who's a streamer over on Twitch, he actually has a mod installed that makes it to where if you have netherite tools, then you can instant mine deep slate if you have efficiency 5 and a haste 2 beacon as well. The warden does with okay. That is both good and bad advice. Most people will get burned out doing projects like major builders do. Yeah, most people get burned out doing major projects like that, but at the same time, you can get burned out, leave Minecraft, come back to it, and you already have a world set up to where you can go out and build anything, right? So most people always end up coming back to Minecraft. So at some point, so having a forever world type of thing is, you know, it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. What about mending? There's no point if you have diamond. Sure there is. Because it's faster repair tools than re-enchant new ones. It's all a time thing, dude. It's all about efficiency in the game. Because in order to enchant new tools, you would have to get XP. Right? In order to enchant the new diamond tools, you would have to get XP. Well, why would I go and get more tools and go and get more XP if I could just go and get more XP and get the tools that I need and repair the tools I already have? So no, that argument doesn't stand. I need a crafting table, guys. That's why I'm heading back. Congratulations for getting married. So happy for my dude. Thank you, Mateo. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Best enchantments for armor. I don't know, to be honest with you. I know the best helmet. This is the best helmet, basically. Other than fire protection, you can change that out with anything. But you want respiration 3, you want unbreaking 3, you want aqua affinity, and you want mending. Those are your main ones that you want on a helmet. Elytra, unbreaking 3, mending. Diamond leggings, really whatever. I recommend mending, but you can have protection, projectile protection. You can have anything on here. And then boots, this is your best boots that you can get. Protection 4, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3, Mending, Feather Falling 4. So, now is that the best setup? For the boots it is, but for the rest, I mean, you can kind of trade out for whatever you need. You can just run away from the warden and break the shriekers as you go. Will you continue the Warframe series? Probably not. I haven't played Warframe in a while. If I had more time, I would like to continue a lot of my series that I had over on the Killer Drone RPG channel, but right now I just don't have a ton of time. My guy could never play hardcore Minecraft. He would die so fast. Okay, so literally your logic makes literally no sense, dude. This is a forever world, so I'm not worried about dying. If I was in a hardcore world, yes, I would play completely differently. I would go and get netherite, and I would set up a beacon with protection 2 and regeneration, and I would also have the little teddy bear totem things in your offhand. That's exactly how you play hardcore, and that's how you get 1,000 people watching you all the time on YouTube, so that, oh, is he gonna die? And there's pretty low chance of them ever actually dying if they're set up correctly. But just because that I play my normal worlds as, hey, how can we build things the fastest, doesn't mean that I would suck at hardcore. That your logic is a fallacy, buddy. Quite literally a fallacy. You act like I haven't thought these things out. I think these things out to see what is the most efficient way for me to build things. It's kind of my job whenever I'm making YouTube videos is to make sure that I've thought out, okay, what's the most efficient way for me to get the materials and build them so that I can get things out for the next episode? Is going and getting netherite going to help me with my goal of building more things? No? Then guess what? Netherite's not worth it. Like, it's a logic game, dude. It's all about efficiency. All about efficiency. Anyway, I'm done with this argument. I think it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Uh, anyway, Enderman Farm is the best XP farm, right? Or is it Pigman Farm now? Pigman Farm is the best. However, Pigman Farm takes longer to make, whereas an Enderman Farm is very, very fast to make. So if I had to pick which one I'm going to make, I'm probably going to make the Enderman Farm first, and then I'll make a Pigman Farm second so that I also have gold. I actually don't have a Pigman Farm in this world yet. Actually, I don't have an Enderman Farm either, fun fact. I actually get all of my XP for repairing tools and stuff from trading. I trade for emeralds, and I have a ridiculous amount of emeralds in this world. But yeah, that's how I get all of my experience. Actually, I do not want stone bricks here. I want stone bricks here, but I don't want stone bricks for the rest of the wall. So I may have made a boo-boo with my crafting. I may have made an uh-oh. That's okay. That's okay. It's crazy, man. I've been playing a little bit shorter than you, and I'd have to say my biggest regret is not keeping a forever world. I'm a chronic world hopper and have been for years. Yeah, a lot of people are like that, though. And I think, so here's my honest opinion. If you're going to be a world hopper, right, and you're going to make a ton of worlds, do a hardcore world, because then you just play on it until you die, and then guess what? New world, right? That makes a lot more sense to me, at least, than constantly making like 1,000 of normal worlds. I don't know. That's just my opinion. It would seem to me like making a new world because I have to, because I lost my old one, makes more sense than just constantly starting a new world. Am I making sense there? I don't know. Let's see. I have to go. Success with the rest of your stream. Bye. All right, later. Well, appreciate you stopping by, buddy. It blows my mind that the first Minecraft you played wasn't even the actual game. It was the re-upload by a stranger. No, the first Minecraft I ever played was the original beta for Minecraft. Or not beta even, it was actually an alpha. It wasn't the 1.0 version of Minecraft, though. The first version I ever played was the alpha version, which was in like a browser thingy. It was like an emulated type thing. I'm not even sure that version is still up, to be honest with you. No cap, I find a way to die every time I log in, even with full diamond, so hardcore isn't even an option for me. I get that. I would do, and here's the thing, I actually like playing in hardcore, and I would do a hardcore series if, and here's the if it wasn't so popular on YouTube. Right? I don't like, I have this thing that I don't like following the crowd, just in general. So if everybody's doing hardcore series and everybody's doing it and everybody has to do it and that's the only thing that's getting views, and I'm going to intentionally not do one. Because I don't like doing what everybody else is doing. And I don't know why that is. It's just something in me is like, okay, that thing is insanely popular. Well, then I'm going to do something else. And that's kind of the essence of the kingdom building series is kingdom building used to be a thing that everybody did, right? Everybody had these really long-term worlds. And eventually that came out of favor with YouTube. And, you know, nobody watches these long-running series anymore. And now hardcore worlds or 100 days and whatever and stuff like that became popular instead, right? So what I did was I went the other direction. I was like, okay, well, since these are falling out of favor, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to do the thing that nobody else is doing now. And yeah, it's terrible for my channel probably, but I would rather do something that I enjoy rather than just following the crowd all the time. And by following the crowd, it's also like, am I doing this because I want to do this, or am I doing this because everybody's doing this? Right? So if I'm doing something like building kingdoms, which I've always done and I've always enjoyed, then I don't have to worry about my motivation for why I'm doing this, whether it's just for the subs and the clout, or if I'm doing this because I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. I've been doing this for, a long time. Does that make me a bad YouTuber? Probably. Probably. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. I started playing in like 2014. Yeah. Oh, dude, you're 100% correct. My playstyle is exactly like you. So I prefer building projects, commit hours to a project, and just for a new biome build style, I'd move on and forget the world big else. Yeah. Honestly, same, but also I'm into the idea of starting a hardcore with a zombie mod to film with my brother. That sounds fun. That sounds interesting. Hardcore is the major oversaturation of Minecraft YouTube content right now. Oh, 100%, Riven. 100%. It's it is literally the only thing that I see at all anymore. And honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it because I used to love getting entrapped, or not entrapped, but like getting engulfed in people's worlds and getting engulfed in their creativity. And you don't get that anymore with hardcore. You get, I mean, I guess you get that a little bit, but it's not like years. How do I explain this? Okay. So, here's the question. There are a couple of series on YouTube, right, that no matter what will last the test of time. How many of those are hardcore series? Anybody, name me one hardcore series that will last the test of time. And then we'll play the opposite game, and I'll tell you long-running series that have lasted the test of time. Right? Really easy game. Just name me one hardcore series that has 10 years later or whatever, right? You want to go back and you want to watch it. All the way from the beginning, all the way through. The truth is, it doesn't exist. Now, ready? I'm just going to drop a couple of names. Philza. Okay, so are you going to go back and watch all... Because Philza didn't upload all of his stuff to YouTube, right? So are you going to go back and watch all of Philza's stuff from the beginning? Probably not, right? Just being honest, probably not. Know who you will go back and watch? All the way from the beginning? Because it was a forever world? Building with BOO. Right? Building with Fwip. His major series that he used to do long time ago. Still gets hundreds of thousands of views per day. Same with Building with BOO. Building with BOO is so popular that he just relaunched it in a new world, and it absolutely crushes. Right? I can name you more. How to Survive and Thrive with Paul Soares Jr. Right? That one's, a lot of people probably don't even know who that is, but if you're an old school Minecraft player, if you've been in the community for a long time, you know exactly the series I'm talking about. How about Badlands or Bust? Not Badlands or Bust, Farlands or Bust. With Kurt J. Mac. Right? These are all series that stand the test of time. Now, Hardcore season 5 of name any YouTuber's channel. Is it really going to be relevant in 2 years? The answer is probably not. Right? Probably not. Who you should watch is Chapman's Hardcore Let's Play. I don't know who Chapman is. Only 2 years old, but still great. Can you please say... No, I'm not doing anything that you tell me to. That's simple. I don't like people that use other people's deaths in order to be loud and annoying. Like, that's just my general policy. And I also don't, when people tell me say things, I literally will refuse to say them because you're telling me to do so. So, no, I'm not doing that. I need andesite, polished andesite. And by the way, I think more people should be like that. Just because somebody tells you to say something doesn't mean you have to do it. You don't do everything that people say. Bad practice. Think analytically about things rather than just following everyone else. Okay. I don't know that this is going to be enough, but we'll see. But I will still love your videos. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Look, my issue with things like that, and where you say that, and where you do that, and is the problem is that people are taking somebody else's, like, they're taking somebody's death and using it to spam and be extremely disrespectful to what just happened. And I think that that's just disgusting in general. And if I ever passed away, right, and I had a huge following, literally anybody who does that is not a fan of mine. Not only that, but also whenever people are like, well, what would this person think of you doing that? Well, also, I don't want people putting words in my mouth after I'm dead either. Right? Like, I don't like people doing things like that. It's one thing to be like, oh, did you hear the news about this? It's like, oh, yeah, I heard it, or no, I didn't. But it's just, I don't like the sensationalism around somebody's death. I think it's kind of disgusting. I think there's a better way of saying what you just said, seeing as it's a sensitive subject and the majority of your viewers are kids. I think that if you're... No, I don't think that there's a better way to say it. Because the issue is that I don't think that you should teach kids that these are very sensitive things. Like when someone passes away, it's not your time to have somebody else say things for you and stuff like that's just not... That's not right. And it's also not right to put words in other people's mouths and things too. Like, it's just... Anyway. Anyway, this is why I don't like talking about subjects like this either, though. What's the IP? I don't have an IP for this world, buddy. This is a single-player world. No IP. By the way, I'm going to come back and texture all of this out. Just right now, it's... Right now, it's a little much to do. Are you going to do the underside of the island? I actually don't know if I can. I can make like a I can make like a dome shape connecting up to the bottom of the island. But I can't put anything underneath the island, I don't think, because it would mess with the farm. I think. That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to do that today, though. Depends on how much we get done. See, I want to connect these walls down. And then I also have underneath the port that I really want to do. And connect that down to the ground as well. So, and I don't know that we'll get either one. We should get the wall done, but I don't know that we'll get the underside of the port done today. We'll see. I got a good amount of time to work on this today, but this is going to take a lot of time, so I think we're making good progress thus far, though. I'm also a little bit worried that we may not have enough materials to do everything that I need or want to do. I have a lot of stone, but this is also going to take a lot of stone, you know? Is it okay if I use your world designs in my world? Sure. 100%. Yeah, I don't mind if somebody uses any of my designs. As long as people aren't like claiming them as their own, then I don't particularly, care. But yeah, 100%. If you like something that you see in my world and you want to build it for yourself, go for it. I do think that you should, like, whenever you're learning how to build from other people, though, take lessons from when you're building it. You know what I mean? And learn how to build things yourselves. So, like, you're not always relying on someone else's build, and you can let your own creativity flow in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure out, okay, this is how he built this, but why did he build it that way? And that way you can apply those same methods for your own builds in the future. This is a lot of stone. A lot of stone. Oh, I missed your comment, Robert. Your texture pack makes the stone brick look absolutely amazing, by the way. It does, right? The stone brick looks really good because it has like almost like a blending look to it. Like the textures change slightly whenever they're all together. So yeah, it makes it look a lot better. I agree. Yeah, this texture pack is really cool. This is the Stay True texture pack, in case any of you guys want it, by the way. It's not, I didn't make it. It's one that is super popular in the Minecraft community, but one that I actually just found out about, and I really like it. Some things I didn't like at first, but they kind of grew on me. Like the wood, the logs in particular. I didn't like it first whenever I first loaded up the texture pack, but as I've played around more and more with the texture pack on, I actually really like it. I think it's good. My English is not so good, but I'm from Sweden. Ah. I've actually never been to Sweden. I actually don't know that we've ever had anybody in the chat from Sweden either. Maybe we have, and they just haven't, said it, but Oop, need that. Don't need that. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How's it going? Welcome in. I also think we're going to get out of range of our conduit here pretty quickly. I see we're in range here, but that may not last very long. Am I the only one from Alaska? We've had people from Alaska here before, but I don't know if we have anybody here now from Alaska. What's up, Ivano? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Did anybody do anything fun this morning? I know it's Sunday morning, but it's, you know, the day before July 1st. So, did anybody have anything cool go on this morning? Or anything planned for tomorrow for the 4th of July? I'm from Canada. Hello. Hello. From Canada. I think we actually have quite a few Canadians that are here pretty often. I know my boss is from Canada. From Croatia. Wow. Croatia is a pretty small country as well. That's kind of surprising. It's always amazing to me, like how far my content reaches around the world. You know what I mean? Like it's... I understand YouTube's a global platform, right? But it's still crazy to me that people from the other side of the globe are able to find my content and watch it and share in my experience. You know what I mean? Craziness. What a crazy world we live in. Not fun, but my brother's car engine bay started on fire a few days ago. Yeah, that's that's fun. We finished repairing the damage this morning. Yeah, that's not what I meant for fun at all. Did you get it? You said you fixed the damage. How bad was it? Pretty bad? I assume so since there was a fire, but obviously it was repairable, so. I watch more people from USA than my own country. Well, I don't know how surprising that is. I don't know. I'm sure there's not a ton of creators in Croatia, right? And in the United States, you know, there's a lot of creators in the U.S. A lot of creators in the U.S., a lot of creators, especially in the Minecraft category, from the UK. A lot of creators from Canada. But it seems like anything that's not those three, you know, it's pretty rare. I guess, and then the Dutch community. There's some pretty big Dutch communities on YouTube. Hi, I missed your lives. What's up, Anya? How's it going? Welcome in. I like Minecraft. I grew up with it. Nice. Yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for so long. I didn't really grow up with Minecraft, though, to be honest. I've been playing video games for so long. I didn't grow up with Minecraft, but I've been playing Minecraft since, 2010, so... Right, 2010? So, 12 years? And, yeah, it's been a part of my life for a long, long time. How aren't you losing air underwater? I have a conduit set up. If you have a conduit, you get conduit power, which allows you to see underwater better, as well as you don't lose air. So it's like having a water-breathing potion on, as long as you're within range of it. But if you get out of range, then you lose your night vision, and you also lose the ability to breathe underwater. That's the wrong spot. Let's see. Yeah, he's driving right now. Melted radiator. The battery was half melted, and a bunch of wiring and hoses were destroyed. That ain't good. That ain't good. But at least these are repairable, right? To use it. See my comment. Oh, I'm out of conduit range. We just lost conduit power. Let's see. I'm floating the river tomorrow on rafts with the fam. Adult beverages. 3rd degree sunburns. Fantastic. Yeah, that's... I mean, I don't know about fantastic. I don't know about fantastic, but that's kind of the 4th of July celebration there, right? That's what a lot of people do is they go out on the rivers on, you know, whatever boat or whatever, have their adult beverages and, I don't know, maybe watch fireworks. Some cities do like fireworks over the river type of thing. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow for the 4th, to be honest with you. I don't really have any plans. We may shoot fireworks or something like that tomorrow night. But I think I may actually spend most of 4th of July working on videos, to be honest. Weird part about being a YouTuber, you know? It's like your holidays just become another day to make content. Because it's another day off of work, essentially. Let's see. Ooh, hello, Sand. How are you doing, Killa? And what are you up to today? Today, we are connecting our front wall of our kingdom port thingy. We're connecting it down to the floor. So, it has just been floating 1 block below the water. Today, we're using up a bunch of stone and polished andesite and stuff to actually connect it all the way down to the ground. We'll probably come back and texture it some other day, but for today, I just want to get it connected. Not a big change, lots of busy work today, but something that needed to be done. My town has a giant party. Yeah, I live in a small town, so we don't have any giant parties. We just kind of, each person does their own thing. Let's see. Guys in the chat, can you please... Okay, Faxon, your English is fine, dude. Relax. Nobody's talking about your English, dude. You're good. Let's move on from that topic. I like to listen to your lives when I play my world. Nice. What are you working on in your world? Something cool, or you doing busy work like I am? Today is a lot of busy work, but needs to get done. Facade Legasp. Yeah, for real. I mean, granted, most of my world at this point is just facades. Very pretty facades, but facades. I don't find value in like if you're building a wall, I don't find value in filling all of this in. And I know a lot of people that drives them crazy, but to me it's a waste of materials. It's a waste of materials to do it. Because you're never going to see it, right? The only way you would see it is if you go digging into the wall itself. Which you shouldn't be doing, you know? But how are you feeling today? Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Going to fight the Ender Dragon. Ooh. Well, good luck. Remember to prepare your potions of slow falling. If you have those, you will almost be guaranteed success. Granted, I have died even with a potion of slow falling before, because I got trapped in the and the dragon's fire breath stuff, and I died. So, you know. Just be careful. But potions of slow falling makes the dragon fight a whole lot easier. I live in a small town, but it has a fortress which was used in a war when Serbia attacked Croatia. Ah, okay. So, do y'all like does the fortress or whatever, does it do like, is it like a public area these days? Like, is it a place where y'all have like town hall or what, like a government building, or not a government, like a public building where you guys go and do fireworks or something like that? Or is it still like under lockdown type of thing? It's been fake the whole time. Yeah, it is. It's been fake the whole time. I'm one of those who fills things in. Drives me no, drives my friends nuts. Yeah, I don't like filling the things in because it wastes so much material. It does. It's a pizza restaurant now. Ah, okay. A fortress turned into a pizza restaurant. Alrighty then. It's a server with my friends, and everyone is making their own kingdoms. Nice. Oh, so is that how you found my series? Did you find my series because you were looking for ideas for a kingdom, or did you just happen upon my videos? Because the YouTube algorithm is kind of weird like that. Sometimes people find me because they're looking for kingdom builds, and sometimes people just find me because it's like general Minecraft stuff, you know? Yeah. Oh, you found me because you were looking for kingdom stuff? That's awesome. It has a pizza restaurant. It has a pizza restaurant. It isn't a pizza. Oh, okay, okay. So it just has a pizza restaurant in it now. It has a few museums. Ah, got you. I thought it was like a pizza restaurant, like Domino's done bought out, done bought out a fortress. Domino's over here, like, just in case, you know, just in case we ever need it. I found you from one of those YouTube ads. YouTube ads? I don't run ads on YouTube. Somebody else must be running ads for my channel because I don't run any ads. That's really weird. I just like your content. Thank you. Yeah, I try to make my content to where people anybody can anybody can relate to wanting to build a kingdom in Minecraft. You know what I mean? So, try to make it where anybody can kind of pick up any of my videos and understand what's going on. But at the same time, it's supposed to be one continuous series at the same time. So, sometimes it's a hard balance to strike. But I feel like I've done it pretty well thus far in the series. Hey, if they're paying to advertise you, just let it. Yeah, I am. If they're paying to, if somebody's paying to advertise for me, 100%. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I ain't about to complain. Somebody else wants to spend money to advertise my channel. Sounds great. I've been on a field trip in a fortress, and me and my classmate ate pizza there and visited the museum. So they must have taken this fortress and turned it into a museum type of thing, and then they just added a pizza place inside of it for the people, for the tourists, basically. The same reason places like aquariums and stuff like that have pizza restaurants and stuff like that in the aquarium. I'm out of stone again. You're doing great. Thank you. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to keep the series pretty digestible for everybody. And at the same time, I'm trying to just like do whatever build and stuff that whatever build and stuff I want to do, right? Trying to strike that balance between doing what I want to do and also making what I want to do digestible for, you know, people to watch. Where did I do with the andesite? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I found you through random YouTube selection. So you found me from like your recommendations, probably. I know I don't have so much friends, but I'm glad to have some. That's better, to be honest with you, I think. I think it's better to have a close-knit friend circle than having a bunch of friends. Which is weird, because when I was in like high school and younger, you would think, oh, I want to have a lot of friends. And as you get older, it's like, I don't think that's so good. I think I would rather have a couple of good friends than a lot of friends. Let's see. Your video showed us recommended the sidebar when watching Minecraft medieval builds. It's interesting that I'm showing up there. I actually have thought about doing more like build tutorials of like, because I know I do building guides from time to time of like showing my methods for building. You know what I mean? But I don't often do like block by block guides for builds. And I know that that's like evergreen content. Like people who aren't builders will always want to come back and watch those types of buildings to fill in their village. You know, if somebody doesn't have the knack for building or doesn't want to learn, they can go and watch just whatever build tutorial, right? And I really don't have that many build tutorial videos on my channel, and I probably should. I probably should make more videos that are just, hey, here's how to build this particular ship. Something like that, you know? I just don't have that right now. I don't have that right now for a couple of reasons as well. I don't have that right now, first off, because limited time, first. But also, I know that my current audience probably isn't going to want to watch that unless they want to build that exact same thing. So it's one of those videos that would be a slow burn type of thing. Also, I noticed that I'm saying type of thing a ton. I've gotten into this habit today. I'm not going to say it anymore. It's my challenge now. No, there's not going to be any villagers on the port. There's not going to be any villagers on the port because their AI is pretty bad and they're going to end up getting themselves killed. So it's too hard to keep them alive. They'll end up running off or, you know, getting attacked by a zombie and then they all die and you just got a mess then. Mountain called Spas. The city has a fortress is called King. Yeah, recommendations. It seems like a lot of people get introduced to my content these days through recommendations. Which is cool. I'm actually kind of surprised that YouTube is recommending my channel just because it's so small. You know, I'm not one of those big creators that pulls in a ton of views, so it's kind of surprising that they're like, okay, we think that this particular person would like your content, you know? First off, it's amazing that it can do it, but second off, it's amazing that anybody can actually find me that way, you know? I like to watch your kingdom is growing. That's why I stayed and subscribed. That's the idea. The idea is to make this kingdom, not only this kingdom, but make several kingdoms. Then you're like some of us that have been here since the TB days. I have some people who have been here since my first Let's Play where we recreated. You guys know the Nightmare Before Christmas movie, Halloween Town? We have some people in my community that have been here since I made that Let's Play where I rebuilt Halloween Town. So I've had some people that have been here for a long time. In fact, a lot of them are now moderators of my channel because they've just been around for so long. I believe I got recommended your Kingdom series back when you just made 1 and 2 episodes, and I was looking for ideas to do my own server. Yeah, episode 1 and 2 of this particular series just absolutely exploded, and it seemed like there was a lot of hype around it, and I thought, oh man, this is gonna be it. This is when the channel's gonna take off. And then each additional episode, it was like less and less and less viewership, to where now we get like, I think we get like 1,000 views per video or so, which I'm not complaining about. I'm honestly surprised I even get that, but it's definitely taken a downturn from where it was. I think what's going to end up happening though is whenever we move, two things are probably going to happen. Episode 50, whenever we do a proper world tour, we'll probably have a lot of people come back into the series then. And then probably whenever we do Season 2, Episode 1 is probably going to once again have a massive influx of new viewers. That's going to be my guess. Because Episode 1s always do good on YouTube. Like, just generally. So, I imagine that's what's going to end up happening. So, right now we're basically in a, how would you say, like a maintaining stage of let's have fun, let's build something together, and, you know, growth will come. If I just keep doing what I'm doing, having fun, hanging out with you guys, growth will come eventually. Maybe. That's the hope anyway. That's the hope anyway. I need a drink. I'm about to go run to the living room real quick and grab one. I'm a really small YouTuber. I mean, comparatively, I am as well, Aiden. Compared to some of the giants on this platform. Especially in the Minecraft community, I'm insanely small YouTuber compared to most Minecraft creators, you know? Episode 2 was, I think, also my first video I watched here. Well, I watch all your videos and get excited when I see a new one uploaded. Thanks, Robert. But my goal is to actually get to where I'm making content much more often. I have a little bit of time now that I'm not planning the wedding anymore, so it's still not an insane amount of time, but like I think I can get back into a rhythm eventually where I can get 2 to 3 videos up a week. Now, 2 of those videos would be a Kingdom video, and then 1 of those would probably be something else. So like either a tutorial of like, hey, here's how to build this thing, or it may be my texture pack and shader pack settings, which is a video that I really want to do since I've fallen in love with these settings and stuff that I found this week. I say I came up with the settings myself by playing around with them, but it's a video that I think probably won't do well, but it'll be a good place that when people are like, hey, what is your shaders and what is your textures and all of that in the future, it's like, well, boy, do I have the video for you. You know? Already planned out. But there are a lot of types of things. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. I found you in my recommended randomly, so I wanted to see the stream. Oh, you just found me today? Oh, that's awesome. You have a lot to catch up on in the series then, if you want to keep up with this series. I mean, we released episode 25 yesterday. By the way, if you guys missed that, highly recommend going and checking it out, because episode 25 is a mini world tour where we very quickly, go over everything that we've built so far in the world. And then we also made a new build. So if you guys kind of forgot where we were, since we did have a 2-month break, basically. If you guys forgot where we were, what we had done, and what we had to do, yesterday's video, highly recommend watching it. Great video. Thanks, Bowden. Gotta go. Have a good day. All right, Aiden. Appreciate you stopping by. Nice chatting with you. Hi, Kill. I hope your weekend is going well. My weekend is going pretty good, ProCell. Not gonna lie. Going pretty good. Pretty excited for the 4th of July. Not entirely sure what I'm doing yet. I may just be working on videos. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm subbed to so many YouTubers. Every morning I get so many notifications. I get that. I actually don't have notifications on for very many YouTubers anymore. Now I go to my sub box and see, what creators I want to watch, like what they've uploaded. I have notifications on for like 2 people, and then the rest is mostly just like things that I'm recommended, So many notifications are annoying. Yeah, I agree. And I once again just lost conduit power, so we're going to have to move our conduit. Oh, wait, no, we're not. We can do the other side still. We don't have to move the conduit yet. Don't have to move it yet. We will here in just a second, though. Okay. I don't know why they're all on for me. If you click the bell next to the subscription, that is what gives you push notifications. If you just hit subscribe, then you don't get the push notifications to your phone. I think you're the only person I have notifications on for. Really? Wow. That's... it's actually funny that you said that, because I told somebody a while back, I was like, the goal for every YouTuber should not be to, like, it shouldn't be just to make videos and, try to get as many views as possible or whatever, right? The goal of every YouTuber should be to become somebody's favorite, right? So, become somebody's favorite YouTuber to where every time they upload, or you upload, somebody is excited. And if I'm the only person that you have notifications on for, that actually... Oh, hello. That actually means a lot, because that means that, I've actually achieved my goal of being somebody's favorite, And then to be a really successful YouTuber, you have to not only be somebody's favorite, but you have to be a lot of people's favorite. So, but yeah. I got over 150 subscriptions. Notifications would be wild. For real. That's why I only have notifications on for like a couple of YouTubers. People that I really, really want to see every upload. But most creators, it's like, okay, do I have time to watch videos? I do. I'm going to watch. So I do keep up with a lot of creators, but I don't have notifications on for a lot of creators. But I'm subbed to a lot. I get so many notifications that some of them get deleted automatically by other ones. It's kind of weird for me, but I'm not entirely a fan of World Tour episodes. So, Albert, I agree. I think that World Tour episodes in general are pretty boring. Because if you've kept up with the series, then you're like, okay, I've already seen literally all of this, you know? And it can be fun if it's like, oh, we haven't seen this place in a long time. Oh, wow, we're back here. We're working on this. Something like that, right? But in general, I agree with you. World tours are, broad strokes, pretty boring. So, couple of things. First off, for my World Tour episodes, I really want to try and bring on another creator. Any creator really doesn't particularly matter, but I want to bring on another creator to come and tour the world with me. So like as I do the tour, have this person who hasn't seen my world, hasn't been keeping up with it, come on and, you know, take a look around. And I'll show them off what I've been working on. That's a way to make a world tour more interesting. But world tours are also important for a channel generally because people who kick out, right? Like they watch episode 1, 2, and 3 of your series and they're like, man, this takes a lot of time or something like that for him to actually build an entire kingdom. I'm not invested enough to keep watching, right? Well, they see episode 50 and they're like, oh, it's a world tour. Let's see what all progress this person's gotten done. And it's what we call an entry point. It's an entry point back into the series. It's an entry point back into watching my content. So it's a good thing for us as creators to do, even though I agree with you, it's not always the most entertaining thing in the world if you've been keeping up with the series the entire time. So, my 9-year-old son uses my YouTube to watch what he wants. The amount of notifications I get is stupid. I probably need to tell your son, hey, ring the bell, buddy. That way you get notifications for my videos too, huh, Riven? Oh, man. That is funny, though. That is funny. I've always wondered, like, because I don't have any kids, I've always wondered, like, parents that let their kids use their phone, like, do they get notifications for, like, happy bunny story time or something like that? Whatever their kid's watching and the kid hits the sub button on accident or whatever. I think that is, I feel like that's just going to be something like whenever I do have kids, it's going to be like, why am I getting notifications from Happy Bunny Story Time? It's going to drive me nuts. Oh. 421 subs here. This is the only... Oh, you have 421 subs, so people that you're subbed to. This is the only one I have notifications on for. Never want to miss and not spammed with notifications. Yeah. 421 subs. I think I probably have close to that many people that I'm subbed to. And I'm pretty sure I only have 2 that I actually have the bell on for. I usually binge all my subs when I get an hour or 2 each day. You only watch an hour or 2 each day of YouTube? I mean, yeah, me too. only an hour or 2, of course. Sometimes I get annoyed by all the notifications. I do. I would get annoyed. The bell has been rung for a long time, mate. Yes! Success! What's up, Bio? How you doing? Welcome in. I don't have any bells clicked, unfortunately. Nah, that's okay. I have you know I have you know I will have another Gmail created for the kid to use on my phone. I'm not receiving 500 plus Pretty Pony video notifications. Oh, that's probably a very smart idea, Kayla. That's probably a very smart idea. So, in case you guys don't know, Kayla Lewis, the moderator that just showed up in chat, that's my wife. Which, by the way, your last name's not Lewis anymore, Kayla, but you know. Yeah, I used to be signed. Hold on. My Lytra's messing me up. I used to be signed in on our family TV. Then my wife started putting on Pega Pig and Blippi for our daughter. Signed out real quick. Yeah, forget that. Nope. That's because you're gonna get you're gonna get notifications for Peg Pig the rest of your life. Because once a YouTube channel, like any type of Gmail account or whatever, goes down that rabbit hole, the YouTube algorithm pushes children's content super hard. Super hard. I love seeing someone building things in Minecraft that is... So this is a perfect stream for me? Oh, if you like building in Minecraft, you're on the right channel, buddy. That's literally all we do. Like, I know a lot of YouTubers, they focus on farms and things like that. And I build farms for my world, but it's never been and it's never going to be my main focus. I'm going to use the farm and then I'm going to make something pretty around it, you know? That's just going to be... That's how I do my channel. That's how I've always done my channel. At least Pretty Pony videos would make sense. When my son uses my YouTube, I get recommended videos of 1 hour of people riding an elevator or kids puking in their back seat or something. Well, now I want... Hold on. Now I want to know, what is your kid searching? What did you put... What did they put in the search bar to have that show up? Because I know how the algorithm for YouTube works. So, your kid's quite literally searching for those things, buddy. Or maybe they're not searching for them, but whenever they pop up, they're watching them. And YouTube's like, oh, they have a lot of watch time for puking in the back seat. Let me serve up some more puke videos. You're asking the right question, right? Oh, he's searching for... Oh, man. You need to put a child lock of some sort. I don't even know how you put a child lock like that, but you need to figure something out, buddy. Oh, that's going to be miserable. Oh, hey, Kayla changed her name. Kayla changed her name. By the way, I said I was going to go get a drink like an hour ago, and I still haven't. Let me fill all the way down, and then I'll go grab one. Unless Kayla, I just heard Kayla get up. Maybe she's going to get me one. Maybe she's going to be the best. I don't have child to search for those things. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any kids either, so it's...
The best there ever was?
She is the very best that no one ever was. Bum, 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 bum. She brought me a drink and that makes her awesome.
And Riley wants some treats.
Come here, Riley. Come here. I'm going to exploit you for views. Oh. So, hey guys, just a friendly reminder to hit the like button and subscribe, because treats and stuff.
Yeah, look at the camera. It's over there.
You see it? Mama's pointing at something, but I don't know what it is. All right. Hey, you want a treat?
Oh, I like that word.
Here, give it to him.
Oh, the whole thing?
We'll break it into pieces.
How would you like me to do that?
Oh no, she's gonna have trouble. Feed him. Yeah, we should give. Or Kayla's giving him treats right now. Let's see. How old is your puppy? He's 6. He is 6 years old. We actually used to have a dog cam on stream whenever I streamed daily, way back whenever I was on Twitch. But we got rid of it because he don't come and lay in my office and beg for treats anymore like he used to. He sleeps most of the time, so it was just kind of in the way on my desk, so we got rid of the puppy cam.
What did we do with it?
What did we do with it? It's in one of the drawers in here.
Okay. You said you got rid of it, like you threw it away.
No, like it's not set up anymore.
Okay. That's it, baby. All gone. All gone. You ate all the treats. No more. Yeah, I don't believe you, Mama.
Your dog just became the most popular person in the stream. Oh yeah, 100%. He's always been the most popular person in my stream. He's always been the most popular person in my stream.
Is that even a question? That's it. You ready?
To be honest with you, I've thought about just making him a YouTube channel because he would get way more views than I would.
Daddy, might would make us rich.
Yeah, he would make us rich.
That's just so adorable.
Let's see. Wow, I have a 6-second delay between the PC and TV. Have you on the TV and typing in chat on the PC? 6-second delay? That's a lot. Did you give Doggo Yum Yum? Yep, he got treats. Kayla gave it to him. I can't tell if he's on camera or not.
I have no idea.
He's on camera. He is indeed.
Hey, what's he doing, Daddy?
Maybe I just have you hold him there during all of my live streams, and maybe I'll actually become popular.
I don't have the muscles for that.
Riley's like, yeah, and I don't like being held like this. Doesn't anybody care what I want?
You want to go back to sleep in Daddy's chair, huh? That's where he was, by the way.
He was in my chair sleeping. Kayla would end up with bigger biceps than you, Caleb. For real. For real, if she had to stand there and hold him the whole stream. She said my stream would be limited to 30 minutes only. You know, we're doing all of this work today, and I actually don't know that you're going to be able to tell a difference, to be honest. Like, because of the shaders and stuff. I don't think you can actually see underneath here, but, you know. I don't even know what you're building. I'm just enjoying the chat. That'll be one heck of a workout, puppy. What we're building, Fluffy, so our gatehouse and our port and all of that, it actually hasn't been connected to the ground. It's been floating like one block below the surface. So it looked like it was but it actually wasn't. So what we're doing today is we're actually filling it in all the way down to the ground. So we're connecting it down to the seafloor so it's not just floating anymore. So that's what we're working on. So using up a ton of materials today, basically. I'll have to do some more mining this week. I usually do a lot of mining during meetings and stuff at work. So while everybody's, talking and sharing and stuff like that, I can just kind of mindlessly mine on Minecraft and stuff. And get a lot of materials for videos. So we have so many meetings at work that it actually works out pretty good for material collecting. I doth return. Welcome back, Bio. So I haven't asked this video in a long time. I haven't asked this question in a long time. What is one video you guys would want to see me make? In Minecraft. Let me preface it with that. In Minecraft. What is one video that you would like to see me make? I used to ask this video pretty often, and I haven't asked this video, or used to ask this question pretty often. I haven't asked this question in a long time. Let's see. Hope your boss hasn't rung the bell and learned about what you do at meetings. My boss knows I'm a YouTuber for Minecraft. And I'm sure he knows that I'm collecting materials at meetings too. A lot of our meetings are a lot of discussion things. So I'm a software engineer, right? So it's a lot of discussion of like, okay, naming schemes and stuff that you can kind of passively listen to, and then I can chime in if I have, input or whatever, but it's kind of just material collecting whenever I'm doing it at this scale. There's a lot of mindless work. So it's just, and I have Haste 2 Efficiency 5, so it's just kind of breaking a bunch of stone while I'm listening and paying attention to whatever's going on in the meeting. BGC Vatan. I know I butchered your name, but thank you very much for becoming a member. I am having trouble speaking in like the last 2 minutes. Worse than ever. But thank you very much, my friend. Very much appreciated. But becoming a member helps out the channel a lot. That's one of the main ways that we earn a living here on YouTube. So thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. I'm a furry gamer. I also have a condition called Asperger's, and this makes social situations very difficult for me, so please be patient with me. Not a problem, Bio. Not a problem. Statue up the new world height? Statue up to new world height. Oh, wow, that's a huge statue. With the way you are building the lore of this kingdom and the red and blue factions, hold on. Let me approve that message. The red and blue factions, a war field would be cool. Okay. I think you need to recreate the church you built on your Converted Village series. Recreate the church I built on the Converted Village series. So, Riven, without giving too much spoilers, I haven't planned it out yet. Like, I haven't pre-built it or anything. But I do have a plan for making a pretty big church for this particular kingdom. But that will be once we move into the actual kingdom itself. It's not going to be for the port. I don't plan on having a church at the port. I plan on having the church inside the kingdom. So, there is plan. It's basically going to be a similar idea to the church that I did in that series, but it's going to be a lot bigger. Lot bigger. I'm going to play with my friend on Minecraft. All right, Aiden. Ivano, gotta go by. All right, later, Ivano. I'm pretty new to your channel. I just started watching since this playthrough, but honestly, I just like the videos about your kingdom. I'm planning to build a kingdom after a project I'm working on now. Awesome, Cass. Yeah, the kingdom videos are doing really cool, or doing really good. I was more wondering if there's any like building tip videos or how to build this or something you guys would like me to cover that is outside of the kingdom. Like a video that you would like me to make that's not particularly in this world. Long time no see, Killer Drone. My job kind of gets in the way. But glad to have caught you live tonight here. Well, welcome in, BG. I'm glad to have you back in, and yeah, it's been a long time no see for me as well because I took 2 months off while I was getting married and stuff. So it's it's been a long time no see for both of us. So I imagine you haven't missed a whole ton, a whole lot. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back. Faxon? I think it's Faxon. I just kind of found your channel today, lol. It's so cool. Well, thanks, Bio. I actually appreciate you sticking around with us today. Yeah, our entire series is up on the channel. If you watch just the last video, we did do a quick world tour, not a very long one. So it's kind of a good place to jump in if you're interested in it. If you're interested in what we're doing here on the channel, building kingdoms and such like that, that's a pretty decent video to hop on the train with us. Oh, I went over there to get stone brick and I didn't get any. I'm an idiot. Great videos. Your world is super impressive and inspiring for my own world and videos. Awesome, Rusty. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yay, please, can you make a designing tips video? So what do you mean by designing tips video? So, okay, hold on. I do have a video on my channel that does give you a basic of how to build. We call it the Ultimate Builder's Guide. It's a pretty short video, short-ish video. Let me grab it for you real quick and I'll put it in the chat. If, you know, my YouTube studio will load. Yeah, Ultimate Guide to Building in Minecraft. This video here, I'm going to copy it and I'm going to post it in the chat for you. Boom. Okay, so that video does give kind of how I plan all of my builds. It's basically how I start and how I go through things. Specifically, the first 2 tips are crucial. Those are my biggest tips that I can give to anybody looking to get into building in Minecraft. Let's see. Spaceship base in the end would be neat. Spaceship base. I am a huge Star Wars nerd, so don't get me started on that. I will make an entire Death Star. Not really, I won't, but I could make an entire fleet of warships from Star Wars. That would be fun. What about an overall terraforming tutorial, like how to make it look more natural? I haven't done one of those in a while, and I think I would have more tips for that. So that's something that I could definitely make. A dwarven kingdom entirely encased in a mountain. So that's like a big video. That's like a major video. Something I could do, though. Have you thought about, if I did that, though, that would probably be a creative video. Because if I wanted to do like an actual dwarven kingdom in survival, it would have to be another season of this world. But if you wanted like that video sooner, it would have to be a creative video. Have you thought about joining any servers, or do you prefer single player? I prefer single player for the most part these days. I used to play a lot of multiplayer, and there's a lot of drama that comes with servers usually, and I'm not a huge fan of it, so it's... I also don't like whenever you're a part of a server, you can't say certain things because you're protecting not only your reputation of yourself like you are as a YouTuber, but you're also having to worry about other people, and if you say this, it's going to reflect bad on the rest of the server or something like that. So I don't particularly like it, to be honest with you. Just to be honest with you, I don't like the politics of it. Not only politics, but like the politics of it. You know, does that make sense? Anyway. Hold on. That would be so cool. What about making a map wall or going to Bastion to make frog lights? Deep Dark Ancient City raid. I actually haven't found an ancient city yet. I need to find one in this world, and we need to make a video or something about that. So I do need to find one. What about making 2 separate factions? There are 2 separate factions in this world. You have the power faction and the diplomacy faction in this world. Star Wars is awesome. It is indeed. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. Huge Star Wars nerd. Okay, we need to move the conduit because I'm not able to work anymore. And I also need stone bricks. I'm just having so much fun talking to you guys. Like half paying attention to what I'm doing in the game at this point. I love your videos and never forget you are a very good YouTuber. Never forget that. Thank you. I don't know that I'm a good YouTuber. I think I'm decent. I think. I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm good. Good YouTubers would hop on trends, and I tend to avoid trends, generally. Would have loved a PBK reunion. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get that anymore. Especially since Blue Jay left. Does Blue Jay stop the whole YouTube game? Which I've talked to him several times, by the way, and he's very, very happy being away from YouTube. YouTube takes a lot out of you, especially if you have kids. Like, he was missing, like soccer games and spending time with his kids, stuff like that. And it's like, man, I couldn't imagine, if I had kids and I was missing so much in order to chase a dream, Because he was staying up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning working on videos. And like things just, as a small YouTuber, things don't just happen overnight and things don't take off all the time. So it's rough being an up and comer while also having, the family responsibilities, Okay, hold on. Let me catch up on chat because I'm getting behind. Understandable. Hi, Killa. What shader packs is your Sky mod on? My Sky mod? I don't have a Sky mod, so I'm confused what you're asking there, Mr. Gaming Guy. That's exactly the reason I run my own server. Hi, I left and joined back. Well, welcome back, Ivana. What's your favorite era of Star Wars? Clone Wars. I love the Clone Wars area. I like the Clone Wars cartoon. I think that's probably, in my opinion, the Clone Wars cartoon is the best of Star Wars. And that's probably a very controversial opinion, but I don't care. I really, really like it. My shader pack, this is BSL shaders, but it has a lot of customizations I've made. I actually plan on making a video this week covering all of the settings and also the texture pack that I'm using. But this is BSL shaders. Let's see. Where was I at? Enterprise E in the end. Here we go. Enterprise E in the end. Here we go. I missed something. I missed something, obviously. I'm really enjoying the Kingdom series. I've been watching you since you taught a certain blue bird how to properly build his roofs. I've been yelling at people to build their roofs first for forever, and people don't listen to me. And then once they finally listen to me, they're like, oh, wow, buildings become much easier. And it's like, I told you so. I told you so. Start with your roofs. Figure out how your roofs are going to connect and lay out. And once you have that, guess what? The rest is just filling in the walls and detailing, and it gets pretty darn easy after that. So, just saying. Just saying, the world would be better if everyone listened to me. Talk about a narcissistic take, huh? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Hold on, guys. I'm going to catch up on chat in just a second. Okay. Goodness. All right, hold on. Catching up on things. Lego Star Wars was a fun game. I actually never beat it, honestly, Iris Bear. By the way, welcome in. This is the first time I saw you chat today. Welcome in. Good to have you back. Let's see. Good to hear. Good to hear. You could hear how bad Blue Jay felt, though. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like I said, if I was Blue Jay, I would have left, too. Like, just being honest. Like, having a family and just... He was on the grind. Like, if I'm on the grind, right? If I'm just beating out videos, right? Just constantly going. I get tired. But he was getting tired and also missing out on huge moments of his kid's life, right? Like, that's a big deal. So I'm actually, in a way, I'm gonna miss Blue Jay, but in another way, I'm glad he left. I'd rather him have that time with his kids than continue on this, it's a crazy ride YouTube is, sometimes like in January for my channel, I gained 8,000 subs, and then 2 months from then I gained 500 subs. It's just a roller coaster, and this roller coaster is not worth it whenever you have kids. I don't know. It would be worth it if you were able to make a living off of it, but most people aren't. I do the same thing on my Twitch. I'm not popular, but I don't play popular games. I play games I want to play. Yeah. Clone Wars is the best. Roger that, Shiny. That's how it should be, bio. I do conquest stuff even though I'm not popular. I enjoy building and creative and letting my mind take over what I'm building. Yeah, and conquest has a lot to where you can really do that. Maybe do an ancient city in the deep dark. Maybe do an ancient city in the deep dark. It could be a creative one. You mean like build an ancient city in the deep dark biome? Yeah, that could be a thing. Like a real ancient city. He's saying to build the Starship Enterprise in the end. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I haven't seen the Starship Enterprise in a long time. Is it Starship? Hold on. Starship Enterprise, isn't that from Star Trek? Yeah, Starship Enterprise is from Star Trek, not Star Wars. I was about to say. Pretty sure that's not Star Wars. Clone Wars are second to the Mandalorian only. See, I liked the Clone Wars series, my favorite, and then probably second favorite would probably be Rogue One. I really liked Rogue One, not because it's amazing Jedis and stuff, but it shows that Star Wars can stand on its own 2 feet without the need of Jedi. There's no Jedi in that film at all, right? It's about the war, and it can still stand on its own 2 feet as a pretty good movie. Mandalorian did the same thing, by the way. There's hardly any Jedi in it, but they're trying to introduce Jedi into it now, and it's like, you guys know you don't need that, right? You don't need that. But anyway, that would be great because it looks amazing, dude. Your world has come along very well. I watch all your videos on your survival world. It's nice to see you live. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video this week on the exact settings and all that I use for this particular pack because I think it looks beautiful, and based off the comments section that we just had on the last episode, everybody else agrees. Everybody else seems to agree that this texture pack, shader pack combo that we have going on here is gorgeous. So, let's see. Not every trend is a good trend. What do you mean, Albert? I feel like I missed something. Oh, you were talking about if I was a good YouTuber, I would follow trends. Yeah, not every trend's a good trend, but like, for instance, right now, Minecraft, if you just put hardcore in the title of any of your videos, you're going to get significantly more views because that's how the YouTube algorithm is working, and also that's what people are watching is hardcore videos rather than regular survival. If I was a good YouTuber, I would just, follow the crowd and do what everybody else is doing. That's why I say, I'm a decent YouTuber. I'm not a good YouTuber. Good YouTubers follow trends and, they don't exactly do what they want to do all the time. They do whatever gets the most views. And I generally don't do that. Let's see. Clone Wars is my favorite show. Clone Wars was good. I loved Clone Wars. I liked Rebels too, but I like Clone Wars more. Conquest 13,000 blocks of pure builder's joy. Yeah, I've actually never gotten into Conquest, to be honest with you, and the reason is it is so many blocks, and it's like I feel like it would take me forever to learn all of the blocks and what's available. You know what I mean? So that's one of the beauty of normal Minecraft that I do like is that it's unlimited creativity, but you're kind of on railroads, right? Unlimited creativity, but you can only be so creative, if that makes sense. Also, once you start adding in that many items, unless you're in creative, it's a nightmare to keep stores and stuff of it. Like, storage systems are ridiculous. Storage in Minecraft, even in vanilla with just the, what, I think we have 1,100 items or something like that now. Even that is absolutely ridiculous. Storage systems are like one of the major things that I would love to have updated in Minecraft, just generally. I would love to see a system that is more like Applied Energistics, if you guys know that mod. I would love to see something more like that come to Minecraft. And I know a lot of people would be like, well, but that's not very vanilla. And it's like, yeah, but I don't really need my storage system to be very vanilla, you know? I want it to store my items and sort them. Like, that's literally, it's a utility, not a you know, thing that needs to make sense. If that makes sense. Of course, Enterprise isn't Star Wars. It's way too sophisticated design than pizza slices. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, the warships in Star Wars are definitely just pizza slices, but they're really cool pizza slices, okay? Who doesn't like pizza? Oh, that's funny. What are you doing? Love your vids, mate. What's up, Verge Lake? By the way, I'm really far behind on chat, but welcome in. What am I doing? I am connecting my port wall and the actual port down to the ground because it has just been floating for a long time. I'm connecting it down to the ground so it's actually connected to the ocean, to the bottom. Obi-Wan was great. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm not mad about it. I don't know that I would put it in like the top tier of Star Wars, but it's not the worst Star Wars. It's not the worst Star Wars we've seen by far. So I wasn't mad about it. It wasn't like the most amazing thing ever, but it was solid. It was good. There were some smaller continuity things that I had issues with, but nothing major. Nothing major. I'm really bad at building in Minecraft. Start with your roofs. That's my biggest tip. Start with your roofs. No. You got that wrong. You are a good YouTuber. You do what you want, and that's what we like. There's always the sheep leaders doing the same thing, following trends. I like your work, my man. That's what I try to do. I try to not be the person that's just doing what everybody else is doing. But I do think that if I were to just do what everybody else is doing, I would be a larger channel, if that makes sense. Like, if I was just to follow the trends and all, my channel would be much larger than it is. But I don't know that I would be as happy making content. Laser pizza. Yeah, exactly. Laser pizza. Let's see. The only thing you have to remember about Conquest is that most blocks have between 4 and 12 variations from 1/8 blocks to vertical slabs to arches. Okay. I still don't know that I'm going to get into Conquest, though. It just seems like too much it's too much for my little pea brain. Too much for my little pea brain. I liked Obi-Wan, but Rogue One is still one of my favorites. But the best is Empire. Yeah, Empire is probably the best still. But again, the number one reason that I liked Rogue One is because it showed that Star Wars as a universe does not need the Jedi. Like, the Jedi are cool, don't get me wrong. I love Jedi and space wizards and all that. That's cool, right? But you don't. Star Wars is interesting enough of a property that you don't need it. And if you have a good story to tell, then, tell the good story. You don't have to insert. And you don't have to constantly bring characters back from the dead either. You can leave characters dead or come up with new characters and stuff like that. Even though Rogue One was, basically just bringing back a lot of old characters and filling in plot holes. But, my point still stands. Okay. I'm from San Diego. Well, welcome in, Short Story Gamer. How's it going? My problem with Obi-Wan is that I just expected way, way more than we actually got. Yeah, I kind of expected more as well, Vincent, but it wasn't bad, right? I expected more, but it was solid. I think it was a little bit overhyped from people online, mostly. And it was also overhyped because the original people who portrayed those characters came back. So there was a lot of hype around that as well. But I don't think it was necessarily bad. So that's just my opinion, though. I know a lot of people don't agree, but to fit the vanilla theme in Minecraft, I think storage drawers would be the best. That would work, but how many items is it going to hold, Albert? That's my biggest problem. That's my biggest problem with Minecraft is, like, how many different types of items is a storage drawer going to hold? So if it only holds one item, right? Let's say it holds cobblestone. Well, that doesn't help me out at all because what am I going to do with cobblestone stairs, cobblestone slabs, cobblestone, walls, cobblestone? Like, there's a lot of things that can be made out of cobblestone. The thing that I like about Applied Energistics is that you have this interface, this little pocket thing that you can carry around and get access to all of your items on you at all times. And also, it stores everything, I don't know. I wish there was better ways to sort and manage your items in Minecraft. My favorite part was seeing live action Vader. Yeah. I do wish that we got to see more of full power Vader, to be honest with you, because we've only got to see full power Vader once in live action at this point, and that was during the Obi-Wan series. But I would love to see a Vader series where you're just following Darth Vader and all the crazy things that he did in the comic books and stuff. Have you guys ever read the Vader comics? Vader is super powerful. Just being able to show that in live action, or even in a cartoon, like if they did like a Clone Wars style cartoon and just showed the story of Vader after he becomes Vader, that would be awesome. Heck, even bring Starkiller back. If you guys remember Starkiller from the old Force Unleashed video games, I would love to see that. But anyway. I could hold 4 different with one variant. The one thing that got me that was a major plot hole in Obi-Wan was the fact the original New Hope, Leia calls him General Kenobi, and that he saved her father in the Clone Wars. Yet he rescues her in the series. Yeah, Yeah, she has. Them bringing Leia in definitely opened some continuity errors. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of continuity errors that it actually opens up, to be honest. But anyway, we've talked about these in my Discord before and on Twitter, so I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse. Overall, it was a pretty good series. Not amazing, but it was solid. Make a super sorter. I have a super sorter, which I actually have to repair. But anyway, I have one. It's just, I think that there needs to be a better way than what we currently have. I don't think that the current super sorters are great. They're making a Vader show? I haven't heard anything about a Vader show. Are they really? Oh, you have a Discord? I do indeed. I don't actually have a link for it right now, but hold on. I can grab a link for it. Let me pull up my Discord. My Discordiord. Invite people. And we will do this and copy. And boom. There you go. There's a link to the Discord. In Star Trek, continuity errors are corrected by time travel. Yeah. I mean, so is continuity errors in Marvel and everything else. Everything ends up leading to time travel for some reason, and once you introduce time travel as well, it just opens up even more continuity errors usually. So that's one of the things that I do hate about a lot of shows is like once you go down the time travel rabbit hole though, like there's so many different ways that you can solve a problem that there's really no real stakes anymore, you know? Go. Let's see. Link up, good sir. Link up what? I missed something. What I heard is the New Hope issue mentioned above is more of a secrecy thing than anything, since Leia is not trying to say she is with the Resistance. Yeah. I don't know. There's still issues that you can find in the new Obi-Wan series. But again, I'm not gonna harp on it. Yeah, not fun. Not fun. Wait, you guys aren't having fun? I was having fun. Are we not having fun in chat anymore, guys? They can hold up to 4 items and they cost like sticks and half slabs, if I remember correctly. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That would be better than what we have right now. I'm going to go. Goodbye. All right, later, Bowden. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Bad guy. I will control all of time. Like clay in my hands. Good guys. Not if we control it first. Yeah. Not even that. Like, once you open up time travel, it's like... literally, there's no stakes anymore because if anybody dies, you can just go back to when they're not dead and, like, revive them. Right? There's also not like, specifically with Marvel. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the new Marvel trailer, but like, I don't know how many people remember. You remember Thor like lost his eye? That was kind of a big deal, right? Thor lost his eye, or Thor got fat, things like that. That's gone because of time travel now. Like, once you open the time travel door, you can really do anything, and also because you can do anything, you can also make a bunch of stuff up that doesn't make any sense. You know? Nice plays. Kind of regretting not continuing watching your videos. I may go back and watch them. Well, welcome in, Red X Engineer. Actually, I think I've been talking to you this whole time. I have. I've talked to you several times. Yeah, the whole world has come together really, really nicely. I know a lot of people are not going to continue watching the series, though. This series is going to be very long, and I don't expect that a lot of people are going to have the attention span to, you know, keep through it all the way through. I imagine a lot of people are just going to touch base every now and then and see like, oh, hey, where's this at? And then, you know, okay, that was my progress update, and see you later. And then they'll come back a little bit later on and check it out again and stuff. I like that Reva survived a stab, which Qui-Gon died from immediately. Yeah. Yeah, Qui-Gon got done dirty. Granted, there's kind of an argument to be made as well, because remember, Obi-Wan never died, right? Obi-Wan never died. Obi-Wan turned into a Force ghost, right? What is the Discord? I just posted it above. Hold on, I'll grab the link again. But Obi-Wan never died. Obi-Wan turned himself into a Force ghost, right? He was going to die, probably, but he didn't die. There's a argument to be made that Qui-Gon could have lived through whatever stab, and he chose to become a Force ghost, and that's why he was like, train the boy, Obi-Wan, promise me, and all of this, because he's like, oh, hey, I know that I need to become a Force ghost at this point. I don't know. Just a thought that I had. Because he was the first one that, you know, started playing with that idea of Force Ghost. Right? Qui-Gon's the one that taught Yoda. Yoda learned how to do it properly from the Muse. And so he really needed to set that Force Ghost thing into motion. So he could have taken that as an opportunity of like, okay, well, I'm already stabbed and, you know, pretty darn hurt. Maybe he was like, all right, let's start working on this. I don't know. Just a thought that I had. Let's see. I thought Thor's fatness was going to be because he was a god. Yeah, well, it's gone now. He's not fat anymore. If you've seen Love and Thunder, like the trailers for it, he's not fat anymore at all. He's back to doing god things. Was anyone else traumatized by Black Bolt's death? He is one of my favorites in Gur. I missed something. Also, that has cleared up Reva stabbing. If you've seen Rebels, because Maul survives being sliced in half by his revenge, aka the dark side. Yeah, they did try to like throw that in. Even the Grand Inquisitor said that it's amazing what revenge can do for keeping you alive or something like that. Like, the Grand Inquisitor even mentions that in... He mentions that in the Obi-Wan series. But it's still... Like, there's even light side users that have survived worse things than what Qui-Gon got. Let's see, what I miss. Hey, I'm back. What's going on? What's up, DJ? Welcome back. We're still working on these, we're still working on connecting the bridge down to the surface. To the surface of the floor. That makes sense. Have you seen Multiverse of Madness? I have not. I actually kind of quit watching Marvel for the most part. I don't keep up with it as much as I used to. I don't know. I just find that all of the storylines and stuff are becoming very samey. It's like Dragon Ball Z when it comes to people dying. Just wish them back. It never had. Yeah. Although they did put a limit on that as well. Because then Dragon Ball Z, they did determine, they were like, hey, if we just like keep it to where anybody can wish anybody back, you kind of ruin the stakes of dying, you know? So they put in the rule of you can only be wished back 3 times or something like that. Or maybe it's 2 times. I don't remember. But you can only be wished back to life so many times before you're actually dead. And then they even made a workaround around that as well, because then you could like ask permission to go down to Earth once a year or something, and like there's some weirdness that they did with Dragon Ball Z. But aren't they doing a series with the pilot guy from Rogue One? Poe Dameron? I don't know. I kind of found him uninteresting, though. So I don't know if they're going to do one or not. Maybe they'll make him more interesting in that show. Yes, it's called Andor. Oh, Andor's around about Poe Dameron? I did see that trailer, and that looked promising. I didn't know that it was focusing around Poe Dameron, though. I guess that makes sense, though, because isn't that his home world? Black Bolt is a Doctor Strange multiverse of math. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who Black Bolt is. Let's see. I think Maul is a completely other story because we know that he really had to recover afterward, and we see how wounded he was, and Reva could one day, after she got stepped, perfectly move. Oh, yeah, Reva one day after she got stabbed could perfectly move. Yeah, I think that was just a continuity thing, though. Like, a lot of TV shows actually do that, of like, oh, you just got stabbed, and then the next day they're jumping from helicopters and stuff. That's just like a normal movie trope thing at this point. Is called Andor, not Poe. Poe's Rogue One's pilot is named Andor. Poe is from the final trilogy. Andor, hold on, I don't remember who Andor is then. Andor Rogue One. Let's see. Oh, that dude. Cassian. Okay. Gotcha. Well, what is the planet that I'm thinking of then? What's the... what's the planet that Ezra was on? It's not Andor. What is it? Lothal. Lothal, that's what I was thinking of. Lothal is what I was thinking of. Anyway. Endor. Yeah, isn't Endor another... Well, man, Endor's another planet. Yeah, that's That's a planet. That's the one with the 9 moons, right? Yeah. That's the one with the Ewoks on it. That's right. Man, I gotta. Andor. Okay, so that's Andor. I was thinking Poe. And Poe was very uninteresting. Andor wasn't a bad character. When does that one take place? Like what time period? Lothal is what I was thinking of, though. Are using Optifine. Some of the textures look rotated, and I think it does that to break up repeating patterns. Not using Optifine, but my texture pack does that. But yeah, it is rotate. It's not rotating. It's different versions of the same block, not rotation. But yeah, some blocks have different versions, so depending on, it'll pick from like version 1 through 4 or whatever, and it'll just randomly place them as you're doing it. So yeah, the walls look a little bit more textured even though I'm using the same block. That's just to do with this texture pack. Okay. I still need to watch Obi-Wan and possibly finish Mandalorian. Run through your ABCs and think of planet names that correspond to the current letter. Great for remembering stuff. Yeah, I was thinking Andor was the planet, but Endor is the one with the Ewoks. But I was thinking Lothal, which is where Ezra grew up. I would like to see a series on Lothal. Or maybe not a series on it, but at least like go there in live action. Because Lothal was such a cool planet, and we spent so much time there in Rebels. And you actually didn't, like... I don't think... Have we ever been to Lothal in live action? I don't remember ever going to Lothal in live action. Talking of which, might have to watch Star Wars films everyone forgets about. Carvana of Courage and Battle for Endor. They removed that limiter when they remade the Dragon Balls. Yeah, I remember there was something like they did something to remove that limiter because they wanted to bring Goku back again. Basically the entire series, like, you thought that the series was going to develop and it was going to be a Gohan series, and then they were like, wow, I can't believe, but Gohan is not as popular as Goku. How can we bring Goku back 50 times? And that's basically what they did. Let's see. Also, I agree it was gorgeous, and I would love to see the Loth Wolves in live. Yes, that would be really cool. The Loth Wolves were cool. But yeah, Lothal in general was a really, really cool planet. I'm 99% sure that we've never been there in live action, but it would be a really cool planet to see in live action. And hey, maybe we will. Maybe we'll get like a whole Ezra series, because Ezra's still alive. That whole group is still alive. Well, except, never mind, I'm not going to spoil. But anyway. Also, I agree. I read that. Water level is getting lower, must be getting close to finished. We're getting close to being finished of this section, but not of the entire thing. We still have the other side to do, and we have the entire underneath of the port to do for the most part. We've done a little bit of underneath the port, but... I need more stone. I had some Rebels comics, but I never really watched the series. Should I? Yes. If you've never watched Rebels, yes. So Rebels, go in with it knowing that it's going to start off very kiddie, right? Like they made it for children, basically. And then I guess at some point they realized, hey, kids aren't watching this, and it's mostly, adults for the most part. So the dynamic as the series went on got a lot more mature than it started out as, if that makes sense. Like I said it started out kiddie, but it started out more catered toward kids, and then as the series went on, it actually got a lot better. I love the series. Agreed, it does grow with the audience. Yeah, it grows with the audience, but I think it's more that they realized that their audience wasn't as young as they originally thought. I think they were trying to make a kids Star Wars show, and the kids weren't really interested in it, and the adults really liked the lore that they were building there. So, yes, I think you should watch Rebels. At the beginning, Rebels is very kiddie, and then as it goes on, like, you get the battle between Ahsoka and Maul and stuff. Like, it gets good. It gets really good. You should definitely watch it. Hold on, let me ban this person real quick. Here we go. We're getting a lot of spam chatters and stuff in here today. It's kind of amazing. Normally we don't get this many losers in our chat. But we're getting some people that are, you guys can't see it because the messages are being blocked. But we're getting some people who are just like coming in here and like, you suck and stuff like that today. Which is, we normally don't get that. Normally we get a bunch of spam bots and stuff, but today we're just getting people that are being stupid for no reason. Ahsoka and Maul is season 7 of Clone Wars. Yes, Ahsoka and Maul season 7 of Clone Wars. Isn't there, or am I thinking of Clone Wars? When does Maul come back to life? Maul comes back to life in Clone Wars. That's right. Rebels has all the Lothal stuff. What's the big end for Rebels? Yeah, you have, the time travel. The time travel stuff in Rebels is big as well. There's a lot of lore that was added in Rebels. And like how Ezra saves Ahsoka and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely watch Rebels. Rebels adds a lot of lore. What was that called? It's not the World Between Worlds. That's a Kingdom Hearts thing, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The area where Ezra pulls out Ahsoka, and we've never seen that area again. I need to go back and watch Rebels. Rebels was good. Have you ever built anything Star Wars / sci-fi? Maybe a cool idea if you ever end this world. This world isn't going to end, but I could still make Star Wars and sci-fi stuff. I'll just do it in another area that's not in this kingdom. I don't plan on restarting a new world in order to do a new build. You know? I would rather just continue the same world and let's go somewhere else so we don't ruin the aesthetic of this area, and let's make something different and cool in that area. Watch Rebels if you are confused how he brought Ahsoka back. Yeah. And then you get a lot of the old Jedi Temple archive stuff as well, where what was Ezra's teacher's name? I forget his name. It's I want to say Cassius, but that's not right. Anyway, him and Ezra going into all the old temples and stuff. Canon, yeah, that's right. Anyway, them going into the old Jedi temples and looking for everything. Canon or Caleb, yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of lore covered in Rebels, and I think that's because the kids weren't watching it, so they were like, you know what? Let's just add a bunch of lore to the universe. And they did, and they did a pretty, in my opinion, they did a pretty darn good job of it, to be honest. Oh man, it's 4:30 already. We've been streaming for a long time. We've talked about all kinds of things today. We went from Star Wars to why Netherite is useless to all kinds of stuff. Time has flown by on stream today, huh? Okay, did we get both sides done all the way? I don't think we did. I know we got to this area. I don't think we got all the way down the other end on this side, though. I don't think. Going off for today. I had a great time watching. Hoping you all have a good evening. All right, later, Vincent. Appreciate you stopping by. Pretty decent job so far. Yeah, we've made it a pretty long ways today, filling all of this in. What do you think of building an old ruined city on the edge of the kingdom? We already planning on doing that. It's not going to be a city. It's going to be more like a village. But yeah, we're already planning on doing that. We discussed that in the last live stream, I believe. And I showed you guys where we were going to put it. Hold on. Let me swim over there. Oh, well, time for me to head off. Have to be up in 6 hours to go to work. All right, later, Ribbon. Appreciate you stopping by today, bud. It was fun chatting with you. So on the back side of this lighthouse here, we're actually going to put like a ruined village city thing going behind that. And the idea is that that area is run down and abandoned because the lighthouse is corrupted, and it's, you know, it's supposed to be like shooting out beams and, you know, destroying things because it's ticked off. And the idea is to have this entire village kind of in shambles, as if people, you know, fled from there because of the old lighthouse acting up. Seems so weird to me that Maul came back to life after he got cut in half. Yeah, that was covered in Clone Wars, so you'll have to watch Clone Wars for that explanation. No problem, bud. Have a good remainder and catch you soon. All right, later, Riven. Appreciate you stopping by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting pretty fast at building these conduit areas as well, if I do say so myself. go. Boom. Ta-da! Alright, so we actually don't have that much left to do on this side. And then we can go and start connecting the port down to the ground. Although I'm probably going to have to finish that off camera because today is actually my brother's birthday and I have to go to his, or not his house, but my parents' house where I think we're having cake and ice cream or something like that this evening for his birthday. So I will have to leave here pretty soon. So I'll probably finish this section and then we'll start wrapping up. Not many people can survive being cut in half. Yeah, but Maul did it. Maul did a great job with it, in fact. I mean, sure, his bottom half ended up, being part spider or whatever, but, he did all right. Oh, I guess it was part spider for a little while. It's only a flesh wound. Yeah. Happy birthday, Killertrone's brother. I get so angry when people say, how did Darth Maul come back to life? Simple, he never died. Yeah, true. I would never live down that Maul survived, but Mace didn't. Yeah. Although Mace got thrown out of a window on Coruscant, like that's really, really. I mean, I guess technically though, Maul got thrown down a huge pit all the way down to the world. So, yeah, they both probably should be dead, but whatever. I guess chalk that up to Maul's what is Maul's species again? Oh, I forget. Anyway, Maul's a different species than Mace is. So maybe he's a little more bouncy. Maybe he's a little bit more bouncy. Zabrak, that's right, Zabrak. Ambiguous death. Mace could still be alive. My significant other and I thought maybe we would see him since the Obi-Wan series showed the collection. No spoilers. I mean, Mace could be alive, but I put it to you this way. Samuel L. Jackson hasn't reprised his role. He did mention something about he would love to reprise his role, but he hasn't, so maybe he'll show up in another series. Maybe. But I'm going to catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. All right, later, DJ. Appreciate you stopping by, bud. Always fun chatting with you. It'd be so funny if you came back. Honestly, at this point, they bring everybody back eventually, right? Nobody dies in Star Wars anymore. So it wouldn't be a shock if they brought Mace back to me at this point. I'm going to be heading out now, going to hang out with the wife. Hope you have fun with the rest of the stream. We're about to wrap up here pretty soon as well, Albert, so you ain't going to miss much. We're just going to finish this wall up, and then I'm going to wrap up as well. Yeah, same, night all. All right, later. Seems like everybody's wrapping up, including myself. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream here in just a second. But I do want to finish this before I wrap up. Just want to finish this up. Can I play Minecraft with you? Sorry, this is a single-player world. Will the video be accessible later on? So the live streams are put as unlisted after the stream is over, but you can watch them. They are in the They're in the playlist. So there's a Minecraft live streams playlist, and you can just click on the one with this title, or I guess this title below the stream, and you can watch whatever. But yeah, they're all put as unlisted. They're just stuck into that playlist so that you can still find them. So basically, you just have to go to my channel, go to the playlist section, find Minecraft live streams, and then bada bing, bada boom. Select the one you want to watch. Some of them are old, but I try to keep them all up there. That way people can, watch them if they want to. All right, is that everything? That is everything. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so we can go ahead and pick up our conduit and move it over to the port area. And then from there, we can continue filling in where the port is. But we're going to do that another day because I do need to wrap up the stream. So I'm just going to pick all of this up, and then I may even connect the rest of the port area off camera. Not entirely sure. We'll see. We'll see. I may come back and do a live stream another day. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday because I like to do live streams on Wednesday evenings. Maybe I'll do that on Wednesday evening, come back and do the rest of the port. All right. All that's picked up. Let's go back on. Whew. It's very dark under here at nighttime. Goodness. Goodness. Very dark. I don't even know if you guys can see. But anyway, I do want to thank you guys for, coming hanging out with me here today. It's been very, very fun. Blocks don't bend, both here and the end. The sky is bright as a torch emits light. Nothing shows time as much as random 9 cents I just thought up. Okay. Have fun with the birthday celebrations? Will do. Will do. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. It's always fun whenever we have a, kind of grindy thing to do here in the world. Just to be able to bring you guys along and, we can hang out, chat, collect up materials, collect up or do something that's, I would be sitting here doing on my own, being bored and stuff. So it's always fun to have you guys come hang out with me. We talk about Star Wars, talk about, whatever. Just chill out. So always nice to have you guys here. And, yeah, I will see you all in the next video, probably. I want to try and have a video ready to go up for tomorrow. So we will see how that goes. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great evening.